Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be focusing our webinar on remote gems, so featuring Hideaway, Raffles, and JA Manafaru. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, pop them in the Q&A chat, and I can ask them at the very end once all three are done presenting. But for now, Desislav's going to take it away with Hideaway.
Thank you, and appreciate that you're giving us the opportunity for all those three beautiful properties. I think they're really spectacular, but I will speak about Hideaway to start with. And I'm sure that many of you are familiar with the product. And of course, I'm happy to give you the highlights. Unfortunately, we don't have much time in terms of getting into all the details. But Hideaway is one of those hidden gems, um, as the heading suggests, and it's truly a spectacular property. It's up north. It's a natural island. It has a double house reef, one of those uh, unique selling points for us, with a fantastic lagoon and with a lot of vegetation. So, other things that really stand out is a lot of privacy, spacious villas, and extensive sports and recreational center, but we will get into that part. I really want to talk because I'm sure that this is one of the questions that usually come about with your clients, how far away it is from Male and etc. To some extent, we have solved this part with having 2 flights per day, which we charter. These are seaplane flights. One in the morning around 10:30, and then there is a second one which is around 3 o'clock. So the whole journey takes around 1 hour, 1 hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes. But it's really a very interesting part of Maldives. It's up north. Basically covers the whole northern part of Maldives. And coming to the destination, it really comes to a different, authentic world. We do have our own private lounge, which we do share with our other property, Lily Beach, and of course the limo service, which will be available for all the guests when they transit between the international lounge and then, of course, to the seaplane terminal. As you can see, the island has this crescent shape, and uh, basically it is one of the biggest islands that you will find, resort islands in Maldives, approximately 1.4 kilometers. So there is probably only 10% of it is built on. So it's really a tropical paradise. And I was told not to play a video, but I'll try to see how that goes. And please let me know um, some of the 5 reasons that Hideaway stands out. And moving forward, the resort has various accommodation, approximately around 12 villa types, but we can basically we have divided them into 3 different types: the beach villas, the water villas, and within the island itself, we have separated a concept called the Signature Collection, where we have 9 villas, very high end, with elevated services, with quite a lot of privileges for the guests. And we will talk a little bit later about this. From here, you can probably see how much of a space and privacy it is. available for all the guests. And out of the 110 villas, 103 are with pools, so majority of the villas are with pools. All the villas are with butler service, so this brings to the additional convenience of the guests on the stay. And all the even the entry level villas, they come with living space. So there is a separate bedroom with the living area, so ideal for families as well. And there is a lot of space outside, which is again pretty much private for the villa itself. I will just quickly scroll through just to get an idea of the different villa types. So they come in different shapes and sizes with bigger pools, with much more space. And of course, we have anything from one bedroom to four bedroom villas. So extensive accommodation is available for your guests. Um, the two bedroom villas are also a fantastic option when it comes to the families, because we do have a much bigger space outside than inside, and a bit more conveniences, of course, compared to the rest of the villas. When it comes to the overwater accommodation, we do have two different types. One which is the traditional overwater accommodation, but we also have those ocean villas, which are very close to the beach. So it's a bit of both worlds for the guests, so they can experience. Of course, all the overwater villas, they have pools, easy entry to the lagoon, and top to bottom windows with fantastic views across the Indian Ocean. I do like this open plan for the villas because it brings a lot of light and kind of feels very roomy. And for the ocean villas, I love the fact that they have extensive deck outside, and also the glass floor in the middle of the living area where you can actually watch the reef fishes from the safety of the villa. And as we move along, I also wanted to bring your attention to our signature villas, which are at the tip of the island. And basically, the concept suggests that we provide anything, anywhere, anytime. And this consists of one bedroom, three bedroom, and four bedroom villas. And in addition, they have a separate restaurant available for the guests, plus, of course, all the conveniences for the that are available at the island itself. I would suggest that this is a fantastic option for multi-generation families, for group of friends, even for incentive trips. That would be the ideal solution. As you can see here, we have a little bit more of a Middle Eastern style interior design, and with a lot of natural elements that have been used, with handcrafted carpets, marble as well. And again, we have a lot of space, a lot of privacy. The three-bedroom villa has the master bedroom, but it also has outdoor workout area. There is sauna attached to it, and of course, the 24-hour butler service. Similar to that goes with the four-bedroom villa, which is basically the highlight of the accommodation. It's very roomy, spacious. With I love the incorporated dining area, the embedded dining area into the pool, and all the villas, they have extensive living area plus slides, water slides that go into the pool. Here you would have indoor gym, steam bath, plus of course again the butler, which will be 24/7. Some of the privileges that I've mentioned, but the one that really stand out is that possible for the three and the four bedroom villa to have a private chef upon requests, and of course there is the private buggy service. There is the kids attendant available for those coming with families and with kids, and of course there will be also the senior excursion guide, as we call it, Mr. Modu, or in translated from Divehi, that's Mr. C, who will be responsible for customizing the whole stay of the guests once they're at the resort. And in terms of dining, we have quite a lot of options, anything from international buffet options. We have Mediterranean, we have Asian food options, and a couple of bar and grills, which will be available across the island and for all the guests. Specifically, of course, for the signature collection guests, they will be getting additional privileges and priorities. And as we move along, I just wanted to give a little bit an understanding about the different meal plans. We have bed and breakfast, we have half board, full board, and all inclusive, basically the full spectrum. Whereas the half board is probably the most preferred meal plan at the resort, and it also gives a little bit um, additional benefits. For instance, there is a dine around option, so the guests can go around and choose between 3 restaurants if they choose half board or full board. Of course, depending on the all-inclusive meal plan, they can have up to all the 5 restaurants as part of the package, including some of the activities like excursions and so on. And the underwater world is indeed one of those things that people come for in the Maldives, and specifically in Hideaway, being a very secluded destination, still very much untouched, still very much diverse, with a lot of colorful corals. You can see turtles, stingrays, reef fish, quite a lot. So it's really just next door, couple of meters away from the shore. And we do have a lot of water sports facilities and options, including the fun park, excursions as well nearby. There is quite a few opportunities, and we do have the luxury yacht charter, which will be available for those that want to rent it for a day or even stay at the yacht for a couple of days, since it has a 3 bedroom. When it comes to the sports facilities, probably one of the most extensive sports center that you will find in any of the resorts, with 2 tennis courts, with paddle tennis, with golf green, with golf simulator. Very soon we'll be adding also pickleball. We just added a badminton court, plus there is a big football ground, plus there is a beach volley as well. So quite a lot of things you can do. Recently, the uh, gym has been fully renovated with the latest gym equipment, so you can really stay active in the resort itself, and really have learn some new skills. Of course, family-wise, we have the kids club, we have the spa, which is focused on more Ayurvedic and Balinese treatments, and we do put a lot of focus on the sustainability, where we grow quite a lot of the vegetables and the fruits on the island. We also have a separate island for that part. So most of the things that will come at the table will be actually organic. And finally, I wanted to add the cultural elements, which is nearby. This is the Utamu Palace, which dates back to the old days of Maldives, when they were uniting against the Portuguese. So this is one of those spectacular things that you can do on a local island, paired with a nice local food at the end of the trip itself. So in a nutshell, Hideaway is a natural island with fantastic double house reef that you can explore just very close to the shore. A lot of privacy, one of the largest villas that you can find in Maldives, from around 130 square meters to 1,100 square meters, basically the full spectrum, as I mentioned, from 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom. And then one of the most extensive sports facilities. plus I would say really exclusive dining concept with 5 restaurants in total. I'll hand it over to Simon. I hope I was fast enough and kept within the 10-15 minutes. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Love.
Yeah, let me stop sharing. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Can everybody see my screen okay? I think so. At least I can see it.
Yes,
thank you
looks
so
good.
much for taking the time to join us this afternoon. At least it's afternoon my time. I'm based here on the island, and I'm actually based in paradise because when you selling Maldives, you know what beautiful place this certainly is. It is certainly the sunny side of life. Much like This Is Love just told you, it's all about natural gems, smaller gems. In our case, it is a small gem. We have the pleasure of having 2 different islands, only 38 keys. One of the islands is our Ocean Pearl, where we have all of the overwater accommodation. The other island that you see is the island where we have all of our beach accommodation. Unlike most of the hotels in the Maldives, we are not connected with a bridge, but we are actually taking your clients with a little boat, and it's literally a 2 minutes ride from the main island to Ocean Pearl and vice versa. So that gives a very interesting dimension to the guest. We're also a natural island, blessed with a lot of nature around us, 2 fantastic house reefs. And it's just, when people actually set foot on this property, they say like, actually it's really worth the journey traveling to you, because we're like Vesislav is basically based in the north, we are based in the south. So sometimes guests are indeed traveling further, but when they do travel further, they get to experience that picture that people have in their heads when they're talking about Maldives. It's basically nothing but, beautiful nature, the people that they travel with, and, just beautiful relaxation. So we are based in the southern part of the Maldives, in the south of Maldives, on the Gaafu Atoll. 2 ways of getting to our property is either the seaplane or it's a domestic flight. A seaplane we will organize basically tailored to the guest schedule. So we don't have a designated travel and departure time for the seaplanes, but we organize everything on request, depending on when your guests arrive. The other opportunity would be to travel on a domestic flight. Domestic flight, the closest airport to us would be KDM. That is basically 55 minutes from Velana Airport to KDM, and then it's a 20-minute boat ride to our property. When it comes to the seaplane, it's literally a 90 minutes door to door, and it's obviously a beautiful scenic experience to get to the property. What the property is very famous for, being part of the legendary Raffles brand, is the legendary butler service. Every guest has their own dedicated butler, and we schedule activities entirely based on the guest interest, the guest speed, the guest activity schedules. So everything is a tailored experience in the property. Only 38 keys, as I said to you, not that many categories. We have the beach villas, the sunset beach villas, overwater villas, going all the way up to the 2 and even the 6-bedroom royal residence that we have. So what type of guests do we welcome on our property? It is a lot of families, but then when it comes to club, and I'll come to that later, it's not the biggest kids club, because that too is a tailor-made activity for all of our younger guests. When it comes to couples, we do welcome a lot of those. And there's also obviously also a lot of multi-generational travel coming to our property. It gives you an idea about the beach villas. The beaches villas are spacious, 220 square meters, all of them with beautiful private pools. And they do have a lot of privacy and a lot of space, which obviously is very key. So once you're sitting on that patio, guests that are walking past on the beach can definitely not look what's going on your patio. It is entirely private. This is what it looks like on the inside. So yes, we have that beautiful Maldivian feel, but also on the other hand, it's Maldivian, it's a little bit more Mediterranean with the blue color scheme that we have as well. And that bathroom photograph that we have here in the right-hand corner at the bottom, actually that photograph doesn't do the bathroom justice, because there is a sunken bath, there's an indoor shower, an outdoor shower, and almost that bathroom is as large as the actual bedroom and lounge area of the beach villa. The 2-bedroom beach residence is also an opportunity. So we have 2 beautiful bedrooms either side. In the middle, you have the dining area, the lounge area, and also a beautiful oversized pool. That's what that looks like on the inside. Overwater villas, we have 16 of them in total. What the beauty is here with us is there's a lot of space in between. So if your clients pop open the champagne, unlike in some other properties, and I'm not talking about my colleagues here on the call, your guests are not hearing, you know, the guest next door cheering. There is proper space in between. You have proper size pools as well, proper side steps going into the pool. And like the other property, we are blessed with 2 house reefs. So one of them is actually around the ocean pearl, and the other one is around the main island. So guests can literally go snorkel and explore the ocean and the beautiful marine life the minute they actually step into that cooling water. That's what the overwater villa looks like on the inside. I really also must say I really love that bathroom. Because once you're in that bathroom, you're really one with nature, because you have these beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, whether you're in the bathroom, whether you're outside. And yes, when it comes to privacy, that is guaranteed because the villas are really high up. We, of course, have the 2-bedroom variation as well. What that looks like. But this one here, the Royal Residence, is actually the Royal Residence that's been voted in 2023 and 2024 by Travel and Leisure as the most outrageous luxury private residence in the Maldives. It is a phenomenal size. It has a private pool, which is 45 meters long. It has a private beach. You can see a beautiful deck, so you can enjoy a beautiful dinner out there, of a private cinema experience. This is one of the most popular ones with ultra high net worth clients, or even a number of families traveling together. That's what that looks like from above. A beautiful design again, where really you are one with nature. And it's an understated design, and literally from every bathroom, you literally dump straight into the pool. And what is interesting actually in all of our villas, the 2-bedroom villas, the 3-bedroom villas, and so on, we have beds that cannot be found anywhere else in the Maldives, because they're actually 3 meter 20 wide. So that's taking breakfast in bed to a completely different level. Of course, people that love their good food and their good life are also at the right place, because there is a choice, despite the fact that the property is only small with 38 keys and it's an intimate property. There are 3 restaurants to choose from and 2 bars as well. And when it comes to the meal plans, we have either bed and breakfast or we have bar board. And with us, your guests actually have the choice either to go breakfast or lunch, or breakfast and dinner. That's entirely up to your guest. And the guest will not be presented with a buffet. Everything is an a la carte menu, and guests are basically free to choose whatever they'd like from the a la carte menu. So your guests can really design their own dining experience as well. So we're also blessed with an amazing overwater spa. I mean, we have many guests that actually been saying to me, interesting, Simone, I was basically just getting up, and as I was getting up, the dolphins literally jumped in front of me, and that's definitely what's happening on the property in the spa there. The kids club is not the biggest kids club. There are properties out there with way bigger kids clubs, but that is for us not a huge issue, because what actually happens is before a guest comes on property, the butler reaches out to them. We find out about the age of the children. We find out about their interest, and we then cultivate a whole program for the children. So in our property, it's all about exploring marine life, exploring the organic garden, go out, you know, and grab a few things from the organic garden, go and cook with the chef. So that's the journey that's basically tailored for all of the younger ambassadors that come to our property. The butler really plays a phenomenal role in our property for all of the guests. And they really, I mean, the Maldives, I must say, the Maldivians are craftsmen. Really, they are artists. What they do is they draw these beautiful pictures the way they see here, you see here, depending on the occasion, depending on the nationality of the guest. And that really touches a lot of people's hearts. And that's what people really are raving about. I mean, if you look at a TripAdvisor guest score, are phenomenally high, and one big part of that is definitely our butlers and the effort that they put in. Everything is really, you know, in putting the guest at the center of everything we do. We are blessed where we are because we have, like I said, 2 house reefs, but we also have a phenomenal marine biologist hub. It's called Muraka, because with us we have like 25 house turtles, and your clients are able to go and snorkel with our marine biologist and actually come back, take photographs, and we actually help them pinpoint which one of the 28 turtles they have seen. If they have not, if it's a new turtle that we have never seen, then obviously we name it after the guest. The guest is basically gets to choose how we name it. Coral protection is also a very, very big thing. So we have coral planting, we have actually the coral spawning as well, because for us to basically make sure that our children's children are still going to be able to enjoy the beauty of the Maldives is very much at the forefront of everything that we do. So that's a big, big thing. And we have basically every guest interacting also with the guest when it comes to the marine life, because we have marine butlers too. Because if you've never been to the Maldives, it would be nice to actually go snorkeling with a butler who knows exactly, you know, what the best place is to go and snorkel, where the best fish hide at whatever time. I know they don't work on a schedule, but they do have certain times of the day where they can be found in certain spots. So all of the guests have that opportunity to go diving with our marine butlers as well. It's not just about phenomenal product. It's not just about phenomenal service. It's not just phenomenal F&B. It's about exceptional experiences. So where we are located, when you look in front of us, you don't see other resorts. You actually see uninhabited islands. So one of the very big popular excursions that we have is the 5-island experience, where we take our guests, your guest, to an uninhabited island with basically the butler that goes with them. We set up a beautiful picnic for them when the family or the couple is exploring, you know, the area that they are in. Another one what is very, very popular is tiger shark diving. Not far from this experience. I must say this is not for the lighthearted. This is also only for those guests that are experienced divers. But the tiger shark experience is definitely an experience that is booked and is actually one of the top 3 experiences that is booked by the guest. Equally, the crater experience is something that a lot of guests are actually asking for. Deep sea fishing is what a lot of guests are asking for, and also whale shark encounters. Whale sharks are in our atoll and are also frequently spotted. So those are the exceptional experiences, or some of the exceptional experiences that we offer for your guests. With us having 2 islands, sometimes you get inquiries with either a lot of friends traveling together or maybe a larger family traveling together. And then you're looking, okay, can we take a buyout? With us, you certainly can. But with us having 2 different islands, we actually give you a world of your own, depending on the size of your group. So we either give you Ocean Pearl, and then you basically have 16, or we can give you the main island. That's a possibility too. So a world of our own. We've been blessed now with 2 buyouts so far. That's an interesting experience for your guest to really experience the property when there's nobody else but just them and all the beauty that surrounds them. That gives you a little bit of an idea about what makes Raffles Maldives very, very special. It's a smaller property, only 38 keys in the south. It is a property that prides itself in service. It's a property also that is famed for space and, you know, its encounters with marine life and nature, and obviously forges the connection not just with the Maldivians as the culture, but also forges the connection with nature and with the guests that actually are traveling. So that is it from my side. On to, I believe, JA Manafaru. I will stop sharing. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Simone. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. I hope everyone can hear me. My name is Siad. I'm the Director of Sales at JA Manafaru. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I really appreciate everyone finding your time. Firstly, I would like to, tell you a little bit of the island now. We are in the northern province of the Maldives, in a very private and secluded area where the guests can only enjoy the tropical tranquility and untouched beauty of the nature. We don't have any industrial zone here. There are no traffic of boats or planes or anything here, so our guests can feel that they are on a very private, secluded experience. Even if they go for any of the excursions like snorkeling or diving, the whole ocean is for them. So this is completely private and secluded. Besides that, being in the northern part of the mode is away from everything. There are no artificial lights here. This gives our guests to enjoy the most beautiful night sky at night, which is totally different than elsewhere in the Maldives. So this is what we enjoy when we come this part of the Maldives. We are surrounded by white sandy beaches around the island where our guests can enjoy walking barefoot, and also the entrance to the water is so soft that they can enjoy walking barefoot around the island, and also entrance to the lagoon. The marine life is unspoiled, untouched, and this is the least explored atolls in the Maldives. So we enjoy seeing the beautiful marine life here, all these colorful fishes and corals. That is something that the guests can enjoy every day while they are here. Our resort is 320 kilometers from Velana International Airport. As I mentioned, it's a very secluded island, offers uninterrupted views, peace, and pure air. The island is 100% natural island, blessed with lush vegetation, ensuring maximum privacy for our guests and enjoy the beautiful greenery around the island, while the seclusion is guaranteed. We have total of 84 villas on the island, including overwater villas and beach villas. We are offering a wide range of accommodation options to cater for different types of clientele. Now, if we have a couple who is looking for something not very large or not very expensive, we do have our overwater villa sunrise, overwater villa sunset, plus the beach pool villas. And for those who are seeking something more spacious, more elegant, we do have our deluxe beach pool villas. And for large families who are looking for some big villas, we do have our private residences. These residences are starting from 377 square meters up to 2022 square meters. Our beach pool villas, or we call beach villa with private pool, this is 200 square meter in size, an ideal accommodation for two adults or two adults traveling with one child plus one infant as well. All the villas are with its own private pool with an indoor and outdoor bathroom, um, providing lots of space and privacy. As you can see in the picture, we have the pool here and the outdoor area here with sun lounges, with relaxation area from the bathroom. And in front of all the villas, we have direct access to the beach plus private beach cabana in all the beach accommodation. All the villas are with European Super King bed and most of the amenities that that you will find in any luxury hotels, like tea, coffee, and espresso, and all the personal bar plus the bathroom amenities. And we also provide JA branded drinking water plus dedicated bicycle for all our villas. The overwater villas, we have sunrise and sunset with infinity pool. These villas are 135 square meter in size from each villa, which have a direct access to the lagoon, as you can see in the picture here. The lagoon is also mostly sandy bottom, so our guests can enjoy walking barefoot or swimming around these areas. We have an outdoor deck here facing the ocean, infinity view of the ocean, and on one side we have the sunset view, and the other side the guests can enjoy the sunrise view. As you can see in some of the picture here, we have a swing here, and there is some lounges and the pool outside the deck. Inside the villa, we also have a glass panel where the guests can see underneath, can see the ocean, and enjoy seeing some beautiful fishes while they are in these villas. The deluxe beach villa with family private pool. These villas are more spacious. This is 400 square meter in size that comes with a separate bedroom and a separate living room. Again, ideal for a couple who seeks extra space or even for families traveling with children. This will allow more privacy for parents since we have a separate living room where we can accommodate two children. The pool is at the back, surrounded by the wall, and as you see here, the guests can enjoy the beautiful nature around all these greeneries. And we have the sun lounges by the pool as well as sun lounges outside. There's a large beach from all these villas with a private beach cabana, as you can see in this picture. Moving on, we have our two-bedroom ocean residence with infinity pool. This is a perfect option for those who are seeking something very private and secluded on the water. The villa is located at the end of the jetty, ensuring maximum privacy and the infinity view of the ocean. As you can see here, we got a beautiful pool here, a large outdoor deck where the guests can spend day relaxing, or if they wish to go into the water, there are steps to go into the water from here. These two-bedroom ocean residence can accommodate two adults, four adults and two children maximum. So we can have a family of six. Both with this comes with two separate bedrooms, one living room, and one large bathroom here. The two-bedroom beach residences with family and private pool. Our beach residences has got two pools actually, one infinity pool outside, and then one private pool which is at the back of the villa. So the one here you can see it's a large pool outside near the beach, and then we have another pool at the back from the master bedroom. These residences can accommodate family of six to eight as well. It has two separate bedrooms and two living rooms. On the picture here, you can see upstairs. This is again one living room, and we have one living room downstairs. So total two living room and two bedrooms. An outdoor area is very private with the lush vegetation around. So this gives maximum privacy to the guest and direct access to the large beach here. The three-bedroom island residence. This is something very spacious. It is 2,022 square meters in size. I would say this is one of the largest private residences that is here in the Maldives. We can accommodate six adults and three children, or we can also accommodate a family of 10 in these private residences. The three-bedroom residences is surrounded by lush vegetation. This is giving the maximum privacy to the guest. It comes with three separate bedrooms, two living rooms, and also this has its own spa treatment room, sauna, and steam room as well. So we have lots of space outside here, outdoor dining area, relaxation area, private cabanas, and a large private pool here. And this is the indoor living room here. All our villas has ice spa, bathtub, sunken bathtub, and standing shower, outdoor and indoor shower as well. So all these villas, including the residences, has both indoor and outdoor shower and ice spa, bathtub. All our villas will have its own private bicycles as well. Calm Spa. This is our spa with 12 private spa treatment room, a place where the guests can enjoy the pure relaxation and wellness. This is located at the center of the island, surrounded by lush vegetation. So this is giving a peace and tranquility the moment they step into the spa. We do different types of treatments like therapeutic treatments as well as Ayurvedic treatments. Plus we have our yoga and a spa salon as well. For culinary, we offer a wide range of options at the resort. We have total 4 restaurants serving different types of cuisines, and to ensure our guest has the most To ensure our guest has the best culinary journey, we offer dine around options on the island. So, if the guest is booked on any meal plan, whether half board, full board, or all inclusive, they can choose to dine in any of the restaurant. We offer dine around options without any limitation. So we have a Kakuni restaurant, which is all-day dining restaurant, serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is where the guests can sit outside the deck or inside facing the ocean. They can enjoy the breakfast, lunch, or dinner, all served on a la carte, while Ocean Grill offers a wide selection of local and Indian ocean seafood options. This is also a restaurant where the guests can enjoy a barefoot dining experience by the beach, enjoying the beautiful ocean and the night sky. Andiamo, this is our Mediterranean inspired restaurant set with the lush oasis around the resort's main swimming pool. This restaurant is open for lunch and dinner and also an ideal for all day dining until evening. So this is open whole day and the guests can also spend their day by the pool here in Andiamo. So this is the second swimming pool we have. The other one is the infinity pool. White Orchid is this is our contemporary Japanese fine dining restaurant built over water. We also have teppanyaki served at White Orchid. Then we have the infinity pool and bath. This space is open during the day. It's perfect for sundowner cocktail, or in case if the guests wish to have an afternoon snack, this is a perfect place by the infinity pool. The wine cellar, we have a great wine cellar. This is the actually first subterranean wine cave in the Maldives. This is a beautiful place where the guests can enjoy some wine paired dinner or can spend some perfect moments together with their friends and families. Also, we do offer various destination dining options. This can be done anywhere on the island, on the beach, as well as on an uninhabited island around the island here. So we offer a menu of options for those who wanted to have a private dining experience. We have different settings and different options available for the guest to choose based on. We also tailor special menus based on the guest individual needs. Plus, in villa dining, if the guests wish to spend the day in their villa and do not want to come out, they could also enjoy the in villa dining option which we have. In terms of activities, we have a PADI certified dive center. Diving in this atoll has been great. Our guests enjoy seeing a very unique and very different marine life. As I mentioned earlier, in this atoll, this is unspoiled and untouched, and this is the least explored atoll in the Maldives. So the marine life is really unique and different than elsewhere. We do house reef snorkeling directly from the beach or from the overwater villa. The guests can enjoy seeing beautiful creatures like turtles, and also often we see manta rays around the island as well. Then we do dolphin and turtle excursions, Castaway Island adventures. So we do have a private islands around this atoll. So we are able to enjoy private castaway picnics. This is again something very unique that lots of guests they would like to experience a private castaway island experience while they are in the Maldives. So we do have these options available, and then a wide range of motorized and non-motorized water sports are available. For sports, we have tennis courts, we have a football pitch, beach volley and volleyball, and all those activities available. To ensure that our younger guests are well taken care of and that they enjoy their stay, we have our kids club offering very inspirational and educational experiences to our younger guests. The kids club is also um, with its own kids pool for the children. So this allows our adults to enjoy their pool time without having any noise disturbance from the children, since they have a separate pool in a separate location. There will be no any disturbance to the adults when they are in the main pool. We have a fully equipped gym built over water just by the beach and the yoga deck outside, offering morning and evening yoga classes to the guests. In in this atoll, we currently do 33 dive sites, and all our dive sites are accessible by 30 to 40 minutes boat ride, and most of the dive experiences take half day for our guests. This is the list of the dive sites. We also have ceremonies available for couples who do want to renew their vows. So we do blessing ceremonies for couples who are coming on honeymoons, or even if anyone would like to do the renewal of vows in the Maldives, we do offer options, whether it is on the beach or on the private island or anywhere else on the island. So all these options are available. I would still like to highlight, some of the key benefits of traveling to this part of the Maldives. As I mentioned, it is completely private and very secluded. Now, when anyone travels here, they enjoy nothing but the nature. So this is a perfect venue for people seeking tranquility, privacy, and then the deep sense of belongings. Since we don't have many resorts, there is no guest houses around, and there are no traffic of liverboards. The surrounding here is completely peace, and there's nothing that disturbs the guest experience. The calm shallow lagoons, beautiful dream-like landscape where the ocean and heaven blend seamlessly. So this is the beauty of traveling to a atoll which is far from elsewhere. Also, our guests can enjoy a wonderful scenic experience when they fly from airport to the resort. They will be flying to the most northern part of the Maldives, flying over the incredible islands, sandbanks, lots of small little islands. I mean, I would also like to highlight, these are some of the experiences people used to pay. I remember, 20 years ago, when the guest comes to the Maldives, they pay hundreds of dollars to do a seaplane photo flight. Now, this is something that we offer while they are traveling from the airport to the resort. Our seaplanes are 100% direct seaplane transfers that doesn't stop any other resort. So our guests will have a guaranteed direct flight from Velana International Airport to the resort. Plus, the domestic flight options are available as well. And now we also have a new airport called Horafushi. Horafushi Domestic Airport is 7 minutes away from Manafaru. This is again, this makes it easy because Hanimado is quite far from us. Again, some of the questions that the guests often ask is about the distance, about the duration of the transfer. But now we have 40 minutes domestic flight followed by a 7 minute speedboat ride to Manafar, or 75-minute direct seaplane coming from Varana International Airport.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Those were great presentations. I'm ready to visit all of the resorts personally. We do have one question based on weather and value. When is the best time to visit your resort? So I'm thinking let's go same presenting order. You guys want to quickly answer that?
Okay.
Best time. All the year round is best time to the Maldives.
All year around, I would say the same. All year around, you can find, and rest assured that each and every atoll has its own microclimate as well.
Yeah.
So I would say that whatever you see, the weather forecast might not be specific to that atoll.
No, you're very right, because sometimes it's very bad weather in Malé, but it's beautiful on our end. So you're very right. Good point. This is love.
Yeah, absolutely. So the guests are welcome throughout the year.
Okay, great. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us, for presenting. All the are recorded and put up on our YouTube channel, so feel free to distribute if you would like. And join us for next week's webinar on Wednesday. Bye. Bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy sailing and thanks for your support.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you.
Bye.